Hi Leo, welcome to Yellow Tulip Tarot. I'm going to be pulling some cards for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your messages from your guides. Thank you, Spirit. Any messages for our Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Any messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Let's see what we've got for you here, Leo. Reassurance of the golden light, Leo. That's a 36 breaking down to a 9. And we have divine talents, 39 breaking down to a 12, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Which is a 3. And that's very creative energy. And dark night of the soul, Leo. 16 breaking down to a 7. So let's see what's happening here, Leo. Definitely coming to the end of a cycle or a thought process, perhaps. I believe, Leos, there's something that you've been working on. This is a talent of yours. This is something that you hold near and dear to your heart. And I think that you're having a hard time truly manifesting this talent. And I think that you need some reassurance here that your guides are here with you and they want to see you develop this talent, whatever it is that you are working on, whether it be music, art, if it's a writing endeavor, if it's opening your own business. There's definitely something manifesting here or that you're trying to manifest, Leo. And I can feel that really strongly here. The very fiery elements. I do feel like there needs to be a little bit of grounding going on here, but you've got the divine on your side. They're trying to help you manifest this energy here, Leo. So let's read. I always read these cards from my book here because I just really like the message that these cards hold. So I want to make sure that you're getting the full message here. So let's start here with 36, which is breaking down to a 9. So this is like the end of a cycle. Sorry, I have a new puppy and he is a little bit wound for sound right now, so I apologize if that's distracting. Okay, Leo, reassurance of the golden light. This golden light comes to you as a gift of grace and reassurance. It is an embrace from the universe, an expression of divine comfort, and a sign of hope. When the golden light appears, it is a sign that everything in your life, even the most troubling matters, is going to work out perfectly. They are held in the graceful hand of the divine and will be resolved more swiftly and beautifully than you might expect. Okay, so I mean, this is beautiful card here, and you've definitely got spirit on your side. Okay, and I think that you've been manifesting that. I think that you have been meditating and even praying for something to happen, for something to manifest here, and spirit is telling me to tell you that they hear you. Okay, they've heard what you've said, and they're doing their best to help you bring this talent or this creative endeavor. Excuse me. No, you start behaving yourself, stinky. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so you're trying to manifest and develop something here. So let's see if we can bring this to fruition. I think that your guides want to help you do this here. Let's read divine talents. You are a talented soul. Over many lifetimes, you have developed your spiritual abilities to channel higher awareness, attracting healing energy and radiant light to uplift the consciousness of those around you. Your divine talents are many and uniquely expressed through you. Your talents do not have to resemble those of another to have their own inestimable value. Do not be afraid to use them. Yes, Leo. Okay, so your guides are coming in They've heard you. They want to see you succeed in this endeavor, okay? And I think that you might be holding yourself back a little bit here, because you're not truly um, trusting in yourself and what you have going for you here, okay? Just because what you're doing is the same thing as what other people have done before you doesn't mean that your situation is not going to be just as good, if not better, okay? You are bringing something to the table that is new and different. You're going to have your own stamp on it. You're going to put your authenticity into it, okay? And the divine is wanting to bring that to your attention. Your guides want you to know that they hear you. They want to see you succeed in this endeavor, whatever this may be to you specifically, Leo, because this is a very general reading. There's lots of Leos out there that this may resonate for, okay? And remember, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and even Venus, because Venus is at aspect right now. Even your Mars sign, whatever might be falling there. Pay attention to your Mars aspects as well right now, guys. But you're being asked to keep at it, to not let it go and think that it's not going to manifest just because it's something that people have seen before, because it's not. It is, but it isn't. Okay, I know that sounds kind of backwards and funny, but that's this Aquarian energy that we're in right now. Okay, but you have something to offer, so don't forget that. Let's look here at the dark night of the soul and see what's going on with that. You're ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks within you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away these barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand that there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end, however, and the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you're meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the divine. So you've been praying about this. You've been really manifesting. You've been really saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it my all, and I want to do it. But you're having to let go and change your perception at the same time. And this is hard. It's not an easy thing to do. But you do have the divine guidance on your side. They're here to help you. They want to see this happen, but there's some changes that have to happen first, which is you giving it 110% and letting go of any fear that you have that you're not good enough, or that this isn't authentic enough, or that this isn't, original. I guess authentic isn't what I wanted. Original. And it may be something that people have seen before, but you have something special to offer here, Leo. You're going to put your stamp of authenticity into whatever it is, whatever endeavor it is that you're doing. You just have to feel uncomfortable for a minute. Step out of your comfort zone and into that, new uneasy feeling, going to a new school or starting a new job. That there's always that anxiety and that anticipation and that feeling of nervousness and, am I going to say the wrong thing? Am I going to present this the wrong way? First impression is important, but you don't have to worry about the tiny little things. Just be yourself. Trust that what you're doing is right and that you know how to do it, Leo. You are doing a fine job at it. I mean, and you demand attention anyway. A Leo, is someone that we're going to pay attention to. So if you're worried that you're not going to be seen through all the rest of the things that are going on that might be very similar to what you're doing, you will stand out above the rest. Okay? So let's see what the moon is saying about you, Leo. What kind of advice and messages does the moon have? To listen to the moon. If you don't know what your moon sign is, find that out. I mean, it's very important to read not just for your sun sign, but for your ascended sign or your rising sign, and also for your moon sign, and even Venus. Like right now, Venus is at play, and it's in Aquarius right now, I do believe. So, we want to pay attention to those signs too. So if you have Leo and Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this reading may resonate with you more than others. So, Spirit, the Moon in Leo here. Time to give rather than take. New Moon in Virgo. So you may need to here is give the universe more of what. I'm so sorry. What are you doing over there? Can you get out of there? Get out of there. Oh my goodness. So right now you've been asking for the universe to help you, and they are here, and they do want to give you that help. They're watching over you. But right now, it's a time for you to give back to the world. Show the world your talents. This is your way for the divine. Okay, let me see if I can say this the way that my guides want me to. Okay. You will be giving back to us, to the collective, to the people that are around you, because the divine is here to help you. So by you embracing this talent, this endeavor, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest right now, Leo, the universe wants to see this happen for you, because by you doing this, you're going to be giving back to those around you and to the universe itself. This is going to bring back lots of joy and love and abundance to you yourself and to the people that are around you. Okay, so be sure that this light, this divine guidance is there with you, and it wants you to see you give back, and not just take in these gifts and these things, but to showcase your talent and give that back to the rest of us here. Nothing is set in stone. So if there's something that's holding you back here from your talent, thinking that, oh, I have to say this is how it is and this is how it's going to be forever and ever. No, nothing is set in stone. Just like this reading that we're doing right now. I mean, this is for January 20th. Yes, but this message may resonate a year from now or a week from now. Time is not linear. It is fluid, just like this image here. Nothing is set in stone. Things change and shit happens every day. And it's all about how we decide to deal with it and how we decide to give back or take in what is being thrown around here, right? So you have to take that energy and set an intention, but realize that intention is forever, changing. It's fluid. You can add to it. You can omit things. You can change it to your liking. This is your time to manifest and to give back. So you can give back one way today and a different way tomorrow, right? So don't get too, gung-ho that it has to look a certain way or be a certain thing to be what it is, right? It doesn't. Put your own authentic stamp on it. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay, and this is a mutable moon, okay? So Dark Night of the Soul is asking you to take time to breathe out. And that's beautiful with this card, because I don't know if you could see that card sitting up there, but you see this person and they're looking up to the heavens and they're holding this ball of light right at their heart chakra, solar plexus kind of area. And below that, there's this like withered away kind of a person or entity here, and it's simmering. It's letting out its nest, and that's what you're holding here. Is you're holding all of this, dark energy, but you're transmuting it and transferring it into this bright light. You're using that dark shadow energy to propel you forward and to really get you into a place that you need to be. And sometimes we have to take a time out to realize this and to let this, manifest and meld into what it is. But you can use these energies to your advantage if you just take the time to meditate and, recenter yourself, okay? That dark night energy really wants to see you, it wants to see you manifest this and to give this beautiful talent, whatever it is that you've got going on, whether it's a new business or, part of me feels like this is like a rehab center. I don't know why this is probably just for one or two of you out there, but if you're trying to open up some kind of youth center or a rehabilitation center or some kind of outlet for other people to get better or to have a positive place to be, maybe is what I'm feeling, like maybe even like an after school program or something. I'm not exactly sure what I'm picking up on here, guys, but for those of you that makes sense for, a time to give rather than to take. This is you using your talents to give back to the universe, to the world, to your community. And it's giving back to your own soul, really. I mean, this is a very, cleansing energy for yourself too. So whatever it is, you're manifesting something beautiful. Take the time out to breathe. Realize that nothing's set in stone and that you can change this and make it fit to however and whatever situation you need it to be for in that moment, okay? Whatever this venture is for you, it's going to be forever changing. It's not going to be something that is one way today and will still remain that way, even 3 days from now, okay? So just keep that in mind. Whatever this adventure is, it's going to be forever changing, okay, as you give something back to the world. Now I'd like to pull some crystal healing oracle cards here and see what crystals my Leos might benefit from with this energy here for the week of January 20th. Any crystals that my Leos could use to help manifest their dreams here and for the week of January 20th. What crystals do my Leos need? Rhodonite. Okay, this is about trusting in yourself, okay, with this rhodonite energy. Lithium quartz. We are going to read about each one of these. 33 there for lithium quartz. Very nice manifestation energy. I really like how this goes with the colors of that fiery color that goes with that divine talents card, okay? You are trying to manifest something authentically and purely. This rhodonite, very, very good for self-healing and for new endeavors. And sodalite. I really like sodalite a lot here. This is a very good energy for that dark night of the soul and for making the new energies work for you, okay? So let's read a little bit about these crystals here and how they might help you, Leos. So rhodonite. And I could be pronouncing these wrong, guys. You know what they are, and if not, let me show you this card again so that you can see how it's spelled, because it is possible I'm pronouncing it wrong. This does break down to an 11, and you've got a 33 here, so you've got some master divine numbers here. Spirit really wants to help you through this situation and to help you manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, because the universe realizes how important it is, not just for you, but for the community and the people that are around you, Leo, that you're doing something really big here. And I don't know if you even realize yet how big this is. So our rhodonite, number 47, breaking down to an 11. Harmony in relationships, easily connecting with others, generosity, reciprocity, discovering hidden talents to share with others. Okay, so I really love this gem for you. I feel like this one above the rest, but we'll read the rest of them. And I know sodalite's good for protection and, different energy fields here. But this is really asking you to develop this idea. Even if it's just an idea right now, Leo, it is a beautiful one. And it's one that is going to make a huge difference in the lives of a lot of different people. And I think some of these people are people that are near and dear to your heart or just a part of your community. And you want to see this particular community of people thrive and give them an outlet. So whatever this is, it's really kind of pulling at my heartstrings right now. It's making me want to cry a little bit because of how beautiful this energy is. And this rhodonite wants you to really take and run with this because it is going to be something truly beautiful and amazing. Wow, I'm sorry for getting a little choked up there. Let's see, number 33, lithium quartz. This is harmonious, peacefulness, joyful, interconnectedness, okay? Becoming still calms the activity in our heads and puts us back in touch with our bodies, our spirits, and the conscious universe. Lithium quartz spirit appears with a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. You just need to amplify some of the qualities that can bring you a sense of joy and fulfillment by giving them quiet, calm attention. Okay, overstimulation can be distracting, so refresh yourself with some time spent in or around nature or nature's creatures, whether it's a furry, warm animal or a pond with fish swimming happily. Retrain your sense to recognize that all is well when you are tuned in to the rhythms of the earth and aware of the interconnectedness. Okay, the water and sky, yourself and the ground beneath your feet, the breeze and the birds flying from tree to tree. Turn your face to the sun. Recognize that just as you drink, it is the rays you are always drinking in the pure joy of love available to you from the conscious universe. Today is a day for experiencing peacefulness, harmony, and happiness. Yes. This is beautiful, Leo. I just love this for you guys. There's something truly powerful being manifested here. Whatever it is that you are putting your creative endeavors into, it's going to be truly powerful for whatever purpose it is that you're doing that for. The divine is into it. They want you to do it. They want to see you succeed. So, take the time to yourself to meditate on how it is you want this to manifest. But remember that there's 101 different ways that this could happen. And you just have to hone in on one and go with it for now. No matter what version of this idea that you decide to run with, Spirit is going to make sure that it follows through for you, okay? You've just got to have that confidence and be ready to give rather than to take, okay? Which I think is really all that this endeavor that you're trying to do here. I believe that it's all about giving back. That you have asked for a lot and that you are, continuing to ask for a lot, and that's okay. The universe wants us to ask for help, and they want us to be very specific with what we need. So don't forget that, okay, guys? This is beautiful. Let's read Sodalite that we have paired up here with our Dark Night of the Soul energy and the Take Time to Breathe Out, okay? And that's this crystal wants you to take that time to breathe out also. So they're kind of going together really nicely here. And Sodalite, a 52 breaks down to a 7. This is intentionality, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing, and self-confidence, clear expression of intentions. Yes, guys, okay? I mean, you may not be able to get every single one of these gems. You don't have to. You can look them up online, meditate on them, read about what their properties are, and try to just hold those in your mind, in your mind's forefront here, and just meditate on these energies. And I think more than anything that you just need to have a clear expression of your intentions. You know, if you're very clear, even though there's a whole bunch of different ways this can go, just be clear in what outcome you want to see happen. No matter which one of them you choose, there's still going to be one main focal point or one main outcome that you're hoping to obtain by doing this thing here that's ever changing and that could go in 1,001 different directions. So get clear, you know, weed out the good from the bad ideas and really try to, you know, use this sodalite crystal to help you listen to your intuition and to that inner knowing, because the universe will guide you. So don't forget to listen to that inner voice, or to pay attention to that little feeling you get, like, oh, well, that worked better than the other one, than the other, you know, idea or whatever it may be. Okay. So trust in yourself and have clear intentions and express them clearly. Okay. Very beautiful, Leo. I love this reading for you. I love whatever it is that you are trying to do. The universe is backing you 110%. They want to see this come to fruition just as much as you do, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some advice for you, Leos. I want to use my spirit animal deck for that. See what advice my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Leos will need to help make sense of this spread. This is going to be for January, the week of January 20th, 2020. Thank you, Spirit. These cards are a little bigger than my little tiny hands can handle, so bear with me, guys. Shuffling is a little off. Thank you, Spirit. Just cut those right there and see what messages. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Very nice. This is 18 breaking down to a 9. So this is the end of a cycle. This could be the end of your creative brainstorming endeavors, you know, about how you're going to bring this idea or job or whatever it is, whatever creative endeavor you're going into. This is you closing that cycle out and bringing in a gentle touch for whatever it is, which I feel like this definitely needs a gentle touch. Whatever this creative endeavor is that you're working towards, be kind and gentle to yourself. And whoever you're giving this gift of your divine talents to, go at it gently. And I think that you will have, you will resonate more with your audience or with your collective, okay, with your community. Just be gentle about it. Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. So there could be some kind of dependency codependency type of fears surrounding this endeavor that you're doing, and I think that you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, there may not be them yet, but I think you may have a fear that whatever this creative endeavor is, that it could set some codependency things up for some people that are in your collective environment. So if there is someone around you and around this creative endeavor, make sure that you're setting your healthy boundaries. You know, you want to help them, you want to be gentle, you want to give back, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken advantage of, and you don't want to build this codependent energy where they have to have whatever it is that you're offering to be successful. You want your endeavor to be a stepping stone, you know, that it will help someone and that they will need that help for a minute, but that they will eventually grow and move on. So you're hoping to use your talents for that purpose. So in order to do that successfully, You will have to set some healthy and sturdy boundaries, okay? You got to be gentle, but you also got to be tough. It's going to be kind of like that tough love, okay? But it's really, I mean, it's going to get you exactly where you need to be. But make sure you have boundaries in place, and that they're clearly defined, okay? But be gentle about it. No reason to be harsh when we're setting those boundaries. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Okay, so there's a lot that is unknown about this endeavor that you're embarking on right now. But we have to trust in that. Okay, I mean, that's embracing our inner child, to embrace these adventures and go on to go on this hunt, I guess, so to speak. And you're learning and you're growing as things are happening and as it's unfolding, and that's okay. It's okay not to have an answer for every single possible outcome that could happen with this, okay? You just have to trust in the mystery of it and trust that all is going to go the way that it's supposed to go. All right, guys. Let's look on the bottom just for good measure. Groundhog spirit, time to let go. So yeah, I think that with trusting in the great mystery, I think it's time for you to let go a little bit of some anxieties and some trust issues that you may have, that this is going to go where you want it to go. As long as you're being gentle about your boundaries that you're setting, and that they're healthy, and that you're not going to create any codependence on this, then trusting in that great mystery and letting go of the fears, this is going to really help you get to where you need to be, Leo. So trust in that. Don't be afraid to trust in that, okay? I think I'm going to end that here. I feel like this was a beautiful reading. I am going to try to get these signs done weekly. They're very general. Sometimes a message will resonate for someone, and it may not for you. So if this week it wasn't your message, please check out any number of wonderful readers that are here on YouTube. I love so many of them. I watched several different ones out there. I'm going to try to put their links below. I'm still learning YouTube and social media, so I don't know if I have to ask their permission first before I go and send people their way. But I would always allow people to send people to me. You don't have to double check with me. But anyways, getting off on a rant here. So check back with me. I'm going to try to do these weekly readings for all of the signs. And this week I started with my fire signs, so I will probably start with a different sign next week. Needless to say, thank you so much for being here, Leos. I do hope this message resonated, and I hope to see you back here next week. Namaste.